Good morning, everyone, and I am right now in Oceanside, California. It's been a long time since I have posted anything on this YouTube channel from 10 to Stars, and today, Sunday, it's now about 8 days since I've had my third chemo cycle. So I had my chemo cycle last Saturday, and the following day my family and I decided to drive up from Sacramento all the way over here to San Diego, and this is our last day here. Cry. So I might as well do a video with the backdrop of the wonderful Pacific Ocean. All right, cycle 3. What has happened in the past 7 days since I've had my third cycle? Actually, my chemo cycle was delayed for about a week because my absolute neutrophil counts, that's my white count, went down close to the border of being neutropenic. And my doctor and I decided to just skip a week and just for my body, just to give my body enough time to build up extra white blood cells before the third cycle of chemo. And true enough, after a week, my white count was in a good number, and then we proceeded with the cycle 3 of oxaliplatin and my chemo pills. So what has happened since then? The IV start was not as pleasant. I mean, the nurse did fine. She was excellent. She did poke me only once, but it wasn't a smooth start. So my arm, 30 minutes into the infusion, was already starting to feel really sore and tingly, but I'm like, I'll breeze through it. So I sucked it up. My arm didn't swell up, although I felt really sore for a good, until now it's still sore when I touch it like this. Compared to my second cycle of chemo, where the IV start was really good. So it will be interesting because when I go for my fourth cycle, it will be in my very own infusion center, and my coworker will be the one poking me. So I will have to give her a tutorial on how to pin down my vein so it doesn't roll. Anyway, that was it. That was my IV. I still have an arm. It's not red and all that. My little boy, my son Dylan, would ask, "Mom, which arm is sore?" Because he likes to squeeze my arm. So I tell him this one is sore, so he squeezes this arm. Good kid. Okay. So that was my experience with there was nothing major with the third cycle except for my white count dropping. And then interestingly enough, so I had chemo on a Saturday. The following day, which is a Sunday, that's when we took the road trip. And I was very hesitant on this because I knew the next 3-4 days after chemo is when I would really feel blah. But this was a vacation that was already planned out, vacation time that was already given to my husband way before I got diagnosed with the cancer. So I didn't want this time to go to waste. I told my husband, okay, let's proceed with this trip. If I don't feel like going with you, I will just stay at home and you guys do whatever. Well, I don't know, by the grace of God, only God can empower me and give me enough physical strength to go about all the walking and all the whatever we were doing from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What can I say? We saw places in San Diego, we visited family, we ate a lot, we walked a lot, of course. And of course the beach is right out there. We're a few steps down to our own beach access. So for whatever reason, my body was able to tolerate all the activity. Now, I will have to emphasize that I do not recommend, I repeat, I do not recommend anyone who's just had chemotherapy to go out and about and go on a vacation like this, which involves a lot of walking, which involves a lot of exposure to people, which involves a lot of, there's a helicopter, which involves a lot of walking, exposure to people, exposure to the sun especially, and that's why I'm on this side of the house, because you know, you can easily, your skin can easily get sunburned with chemotherapy. Yeah, I do not recommend that, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm here today, to be honest. I'm like bawling and wailing and crying because we're about to leave. I'm like, no, can we stay for one more day? One more day. Oh my gosh. This has been one of the major blessings of being on treatment. You have time. Thank you, God, for time. I guess that's one of the things that no amount of money can buy. Time. Time with family. Time to enjoy the simple joys of life. And what else can I say? Oh, I want to just give the shout out to Angelica, the lady that I had interviewed in my last video, because about 10 years ago I was with her here in San Diego, San Diego, because we both attended an oncology conference, a nursing conference. So Angelica, I remember you, especially when I was in Coronado. Girl, I'm cheering you on. My friend Angelica is going through radiation right now, so say a prayer for my dear friend Angelica. I know you guys don't know her, but if you're praying for me, just include her in your prayers. Angelica from Maryland. What else? Oh, interestingly enough, since I started revealing to the world about my cancer diagnosis, I have found out there are at least 5 nurses that I know, my age group, former classmates, former co-workers in Maryland, that have been diagnosed with some type of cancer. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? My fellow nurses. So I'm cheering you on, ladies. You know who you are. I'm not gonna mention your names, but God bless you as you go through your journey. For the ones that are already done with their cancer treatment, and what can I say? I just journey on, fight strong. To this one friend that I spoke to a few days ago here in California. Girl, one more cycle of Folfox. You got this. You know who you are. So I love you. I love you very much. Well, this is the life of a patient diagnosed with cancer, so you just gotta make the most of what has been put in front of you. We don't get defeated by a diagnosis or a bad report, but we tackle it headstrong. Bam! We thank God for each and every day that He has given us. All right? So, till my next video. Oh, by the way, upon the advice of my friend, I tested myself for COVID and I'm negative. So, I like it. I like it. Before I turn this video off, I would like to show you. I know I've been posting a lot of Facebook photos, blah blah blah, Instagram, but let me give you a grand tour of this Airbnb rental that we found by the beach. It has its own private pool, heated pool. Woohoo! And my goodness, see, for the past 5 days it's been gloomy, it's been overcast, but today it's sunny. It's the true California sun. Oh my goodness, I love it. Let me show you. Just follow along. Nothing beats this place. Oh. This part here, that's going to the Oceanside Pier. See those little people swimming, the whatever, surfing, swimming, whatever. It's not scary because you see little kids swimming in the ocean, and you know, they're not getting sucked. Not like when we were in Mexico. Oh my gosh. So that over there is Oceanside, and over here to this direction is Carlsbad. I love it here. If you guys ever visit San Diego or even California, forget NorCal, forget LA, go straight to San Diego. I can live here. Woo! Alright guys, thank you, and till my next YouTube video, peace.